Good morning, everybody. Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Monday, the day before Election Day. Tomorrow is Election Day. So I wanted to talk about Election Day. I'm sure this is going to be a sore subject because people are either on one side of the fence or the other. At a very young age, I realized that all politicians were full of crap. And regardless of what party that you vote for, the politicians are all bought and paid for by special interest groups and really don't care about the average citizen out there. And they really don't help us. They don't care about us. They're trying to line their pockets. It amazes me how many millionaires there are in Congress and in the Senate. And these are supposed to be public servants. Then why are they so rich? I personally, I'm gonna go ahead and put it right out there. I have never registered to vote. I have never voted because of the corruption of the politicians. And people say, "Well, your vote matters." Well, first of all, I'm in New York State, and I would never vote Democrat ever anyway. So my vote here in New York State means absolutely nothing anyway, because New York State always goes Republican or Democrat because of New York City. I live in upstate New York. Now up here we're more conservative up in this area, but there's just too many people that run New York State that are all Democrats. Why do you think Hillary Clinton moved to New York to become the senator of New York? Because she knew that she could get it and get it done. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, she's going to probably be our next president, which is just terrible. But anyway, that's my opinion only, of course. But, I laugh. I see these politicians, they walk around. I had some come down my street, and they're glad handing, shaking your hand, and I'm going to make some changes and blah, 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 blah. And they all lie. Every freaking one of them is a pathological liar. I think that comes with a job. They don't change anything. All they do is they get into office. The people that help get them there, they owe them. And, and that's what they do. Hey, buddy. I don't know if you guys saw him in the background, but Buddy was back there jumping up. So anyway, if you're into the whole process, I say good for you. But a two-party process, it doesn't make any difference which party you vote for. The one is just as crooked and corrupt as the other one. And I know a lot of people are going with independents now, but once they get down there on the aisle, they choose a side. So, change is not happening. The government gets worse and worse and worse. The corruption gets worse and worse. The middle class is being sucked dry. There really is no middle class anymore. We're just being brutalized. So, that's my take on it. I can't stand politics. I hate them. I always have. Just because, I can see through the BS, and they're a bunch of liars, and they're not going to ever help any of us out. They don't care about us. It's amazing, and it's like I can't believe people are so snowballed with this crap. And the crap that they continue to do. They get in there and it's gridlock and they can't decide anything. Except for one thing, they can decide to give themselves a raise every year. That's awesome. Glad for that, And the other thing is, Obamacare is supposed to be so freaking wonderful. Then how come they don't have it? Why is Congress and the Senate, all them, they're exempt from it? Well, if it's so wonderful and awesome, they should have it too. These politicians are dictating how we're going to run our lives and what we're going to do, and they don't care about us, and that's what bothers me more than anything else. So until that gets fixed, it's never going to happen. And the thing is, when I'm going to get a lot of people are going to say, well, you should vote then. Well, you know what? It don't make no difference, because one party or the other, they're all liars and thieves. It's just the way it is. So, those of you that are going to go out and vote tomorrow, good luck to you, and I hope that you get what you want, because it's not going to change anything, in my opinion. All right, well, thanks, guys, for listening. I know this is going to piss people off. I know this is, because it's a sore subject. Religion and politics are two things you shouldn't talk about, because people are very passionate about both. But at a very young age, I just realized the hypocrisy of it all, and I just didn't want to be involved in it. So lucky me, I have never had to have jury duty because I've never registered to vote, and that's how they pick you guys for jury duty. So, and I wouldn't do jury duty either. So, thank you very much for listening, Prepper Nurse 101.